Good evening, my esteemed companions of the arcane, and greetings to my love-struck spooky friends. Welcome once more to the Goldmundxy channel, where I emerge from the shadowed vaults with a flickering grin and a heart radiant with mischief. By now you know the rhythm of this ritual. I am ablaze with YouTube fever, conjuring each week a pair of short-form illuminations, swift rites of 3 to 5 minutes devoted to tarot and oracle decks of every persuasion. These offerings span newly released treasures, forgotten relics, hidden gems, and those mysteriously consigned to obscurity for no discernible reasons. There are no endless flip-throughs, no drawn-out walkthroughs, and absolutely no personal drama. So on occasion, the drama inherent in the cards themselves may seep through. What I provide is fast, incisive, bite-sized content designed to whet your appetite and perhaps spark your curiosity to dive even deeper. Video response challenges remain a separate ritual altogether. Venus was not amused to learn that Psyche, a mortal woman whose extraordinary beauty rivaled that of the goddess of love, had become the talk of ordinary men. Out of fury and jealousy, Venus ordered her son Cupid, god of the erotic desire, to punish the girl with one of his poisoned arrows, ensuring that she would fall in love with some vile and hideous creature. Misery forever was the plan. Instead, Cupid pricked himself with his own arrow and became ensnared by Psyche's enchantments, the god of desire enslaved by his own passion. Banished to a mysterious palace, Psyche was visited only in the darkness of night by an unseen lover. She was warned never to set eyes upon him, but curiosity drove her to light a lamp. She discovered Cupid himself, radiant and divine, sleeping beside her. In her awe, she spilled hot oil upon him, waking him up and shattering their fragile trust. He fled, wounded not only in flesh, but in heart. Venus seized the opportunity to torment Psyche further with impossible labors, sorting grains by dawn, fetching golden wool from murderous rams, descending into the underworld to retrieve a box of beauty from Proserpina, Spring. Each task was designed to break her spirit, yet Psyche endured, aided by sympathetic creatures and unseen hands. Her resilience became her weapon, her devotion her shield. At last, Cupid came to his senses and pleaded with Jupiter, king of the gods, to grant Psyche immortality and bind her to him in eternal union. Venus was forced to swallow her own venom and accept the arrangement. Psyche, once mortal and scorned, became goddess of the soul, her trials a testament to love's endurance against vanity, cruelty, and unforeseeable odds. Amor, Psyche is one of the antiquity's most enduring love stories, first told in Apuleius' Metamorphoses in the 2nd century CE. Over centuries, the tale has been retold in literature, art, opera, and psychology, symbolizing the union of love, Amor, and the soul, Psyche. Contemporary novels, films, and psychology texts reinterpret the myth as an allegory for transformation and self-realization. With text by Rachel Paul and artwork by French illustrator Georges Barbier from 1882 to 1932, the Amor Psyche deck is an archetypal oracle meant to help seekers connect with the mythological energies of the universe. The beautifully illustrated 30 cards are divided into 3 series: Blossoming Feelings, or Young Love, The Fullness of Feeling, in Experience of Love, and Culmination in Love in Full Bloom, all wrapped in a mythical vintage art style. Published by Scarabeo, the deck comes with a 128-page multilingual guidebook. Each card description unfolds in 4 parts. Seeing Love, the love story, a literal description of Barbier's artwork. Making Love, suggested actions to attain higher levels of love. Being Love, guided meditations to aid the journey. And Proclaiming Love, affirmations, enchanted words to live by. This is an oracle deck of love. These cards invite the mind, sight, reason, and the psyche to explore and indulge in a life lived through love. Love restores the soul. The oracular word or phrase on each card makes this deck a perfect divinatory resource for questions of romance and the course of a life of love. Love is the greatest and innermost part of our truest self, the most powerful energy in existence. Opposite of fear, love calls us into new experiences, leading to growth through trials, knowledge, courage, and fulfillment of the soul. Sex and love are but a journey of the soul, a delicate balance between tenderness, emotional maturity, and the psychic development of sexuality. The myth of Amor and Psyche resonates because it blends romantic passion, spiritual allegory, and psychological depth. It is at once a fairy tale, a psychological parable, and a cultural archetype. Psyche's trials mirror human struggles, while her union with Cupid reflects the hope that love redeems and elevates the soul to radiant immortality. Support your artists, support your tarot readers, support the creative publishers who dare to dream. Subscribe to my channel to remain attuned to future revelations. Your support means the world to me. Strike that like button with the full force of your love and passion. If you do not yet own the Amor and Psyche Oracle cards by Rachel Paul with artwork by George Barbier and published by Los Scarabeo, hesitate no longer. Acquire it before the passion fades. Until then, I welcome your reflections. Share your experiences, or better yet, conjure your own video and join the YouTube tarot community. Warm greetings from the depths of the catacombs. Now go in peace. With love, stay spooky, stay curious, dig deeper.